know a lot of you guys are here because you want to learn about that business. How to get it popping. Let me tell y'all how I did it. First, I need to tell you where I came from. So, this is the moment everything changed. It was a few years ago, way past the statute of limitations for anything I'm about to tell you. Way past. This story is a little embarrassing, all right? And it's the names have been changed to protect the guilty, all right? So, I was living in Miami for a brief period of time, but not for no good reason or no honorable reason. I was down there, how do I say this? There was something they sell in Miami that you can get for cheaper than you can get to New York. So if you can buy it in Miami and bring it to New York, you can make some substantial profit, you know? And this stuff sells itself. And this is not, I'm not trying to brag about this, but I'm just trying to be honest with you about where I came from. So I'm in Miami, I'm looking for this product. and I have a friend, she's, her name's, we'll call her Keisha. And Keisha, she's a real butch lesbian friend of mine. She kind of looked like you. No, I'm not saying you look like a lesbian. I'm just saying you're masculine and she looked like you know. That's the kind of, just so you get an image. So me and Keisha said, yeah, I know a guy, man. His name is, we'll call him Ricardo. And I know a guy, man. I know a guy. Now, I heard of him too. He had some of a reputation. It's not going on YouTube, is it? Snapchat. All right. All right. So anyway, he had a reputation for violence, right? In Miami, Dade County, where we were at. So it's at night. It's like nighttime, you know, I don't know, 8-ish. And Keisha takes me there. I guess she had called him and talked to him, so everything was cool. And he lets us in. And we sit down at a table like this. Ricardo's sitting there. I'm sitting here. Keisha's here. And there's just a door behind us to like a bedroom. And we're just chilling. And he brings out the product. And then he's like, all right. He's like, he starts weighing it on his scale. And I'm like, nah, man, let's use my scale. This line of work. It's common to carry around scales. So we decided to weigh it on both scales, make sure it's accurate. And it came out to what we said it was what we agreed on. And that was cool, you know. And then I pulled out the money I had. I had a stack of money in my hand, and I pulled it out. And he starts counting it. And then he says, all right, it's all good. And we're about to make like the official exchange. And then, mind you, I've been there for mad long. That door starts to open. And Ricardo dives from over the table, like trying to cover everything. And then Keisha gets up and like gets up against the wall. I'm like, oh shit, I don't know what the fuck's about to happen. I don't know what's going on. And then I had something on me for protection. In case something like this were to happen. And I pulled that shit out. And I'm like aiming at the door. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I don't know what, like, I'm really scared thinking that, I guess I have to kill everyone. I don't know. You know, I don't know. We'll see. And then so I aim it at the door, and then I finally see who comes out. It was a fucking little ass kid, man. He was wearing like some like Transformer pajamas, and he was holding like a bear. And Ricardo was like, oh, go back inside, Daddy be out there in a minute. And he said, can I have some water, Dad, Papa, can I have some water? And he was like, yeah, I'll bring some water, just go back inside. And I was like, oh, fuck, man. Damn, that could have got real ugly real quick. And that was the moment I realized that I wanted to change my life. I wanted to stop, get out of that line of work. When I was doing that, it was, you know when you're on a roller coaster, you're going up in the beginning, that feeling you get kind of, that was like life. That's how I felt 24 hours a day. And I didn't want to do that anymore. I wanted to do something that was positive. Now, after I got rid of that work, right, I still had to pay, still had to fucking sell the shit I bought, But I was like, this is the last time. This is the last time I'm doing this shit. And I was serious. Like, I was like, I'm not doing this shit no more. But it came real, like after that, a buddy of mine who was in a similar thing, my homie, he was killed. They found him in Jersey. They found him in his car, dead, shot up. And then right after that, my father shot himself in the head. He committed suicide. So I was like, damn. You know how they say you become like the people you're around? You've heard that? You've heard that here today?
Yeah, 5 people.
5 people I was around were dying. Or my boy SV, he got sent away for life in prison. So I thought, man, I need to change all of this. And that's when I started to get serious about building a business, a fitness business. And that's what I want to share with y'all. I want to share y'all some tactics on how to make the change. How many of you guys are ready to make that move into like an online business specifically? Yeah? Yeah? All right. Or business in general. Just how many of you guys want to move? Yeah. Good. Because I came from that background into where we're at now, doing really fucking well. Got a team. What is it, 10 employees? Is it 9 or 10? What is it, Brian? Something like that, 9 or 10, I don't know. Depends on who gets fired today. No, like 9 or 10. And we got customers all over the world. Like I'm in another country right now. And you guys came through, like that's pretty cool. So, but it's important that you get your money shit under control. Because I didn't have a lot of money then, so it's making me do things I didn't want to do. You know what I'm saying? Lack of money is like bondage, right? Or it's like, it'll make you do things you want to do. Or how many of you ever worked a job you didn't want to work? Right? Yeah? It's because why you do that? Because you needed fucking money, right? It forces you to do stuff you don't want to do, man. Sorry you had to go through that. But if you got enough money, it's what? Freedom. Freedom, right? Like Greg just talked about how he was on fucking private jets. He said, yeah, you know what, guys, I just want a private jet. And then he was on that joint, private jet. How old are you?
25.
20 fucking 5. God damn. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we'll hit each other up and be like, yo, you going to this thing in some city? And I'm like, oh, you going? And he's like, yeah, all right, I'll go. Because we got the freedom to do that. How many of you guys would like that kind of freedom? To just fucking make moves? Yeah. I'm going to London. Meet Yaya. I call up Yaya. I was like, hey, man, I got this world tour I want to do. Some of it's in different fucking countries and shit. You want to roll? He was like, yeah. Because he's got enough money. He's got the freedom to just do that. You understand what I'm saying? And I want you guys to have that freedom. I want you guys to have that freedom. So, let's talk about some specific tactics. So, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to put, who the fuck wrote this? Brian? All right. Yeah. All right, listen. Guys, I'm not a religious person. I don't know if you know this about me. I'm not real religious. I'm kind of on the fence about the whole God thing. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But there's one thing I believe in with my whole heart. It's the funnel. The marketing funnel. Funnelism is my religion. I'm sure I pray to this, man. I pray to this. It's a funnel, man, and y'all in the tabernacle. So let me tell you this is how we build our business. This is one of the ways, but I'm gonna go over a bunch of shit. So first, but I want to be clear about this. Almost every successful business uses some sort of funnel to get people in and monetize those people. For example, how many of you guys been to, you guys have strip clubs in Canada? Yeah? How many of you guys have been to strip clubs? Yeah? All right, check it out. Do you have to, how much you pay to get in a strip club?
$20.
$20. Is it cheap? Is it cheap? You know, you get in, okay, you pay like $20.
It's free. Or
It's free. Sometimes it's free.
minimum,
Yeah, if you're fucking us, we get it for free, right? You know, so it's free. Let's say, you know what? Let's just say it's free, because I'll be goddamn if I pay for that. All right, then you go. Then what happens? You go to the stage, and now to the stage is Cinnamon. Give a round of applause for Cinnamon. And you like the way Cinnamon twerking that thing. You give her what? One of them. Yeah. I know. What color is your dollar? It's fucking turquoise or? Y'all don't have $1?
just throw coins at them.
You just throw fucking, yeah, you give her that Monopoly money. But like, if you're in America, you might give her $1 or something, you know, something like, you know, something, right? What happens after you tip Cinnamon and she gets off the stage? What does she do next? She comes to you, right? Yeah, why'd she come to you? Yeah, she comes to you for a lap dance, but why'd she come to you? Because you fucking paid her already. Because here's the concept behind that. It's easier to sell to someone you've already sold to. You get what I'm saying? Like, let me ask you a question. Is it easier to have sex with somebody you just met or someone you've been having sex with already? Yeah, right? Same concept with that business. If you know how to, if you already sold something to someone, they're more likely. How many of you guys have bought something from me before? Oh, some of you guys are first. Nobody? Oh shit. Y'all fucking up my argument, but this is a good place to start anyway. But yeah, a lot of you guys, about half the room. Cool. No, seriously. So like you said, hey, you know what? I like the way she was twerking that thing. I'll take a lap dance, and then she might say, "Would you like another dance?" Okay. Of course I want another dance. Would you like another dance? Yeah. So what happens when you get like 3 lap dances in a row?
You spend a lot of money.
Yeah, aside from that, what else? What does she have something else to offer? The private room. Private room. Then she's like, takes you back there. What happens is she's moving you down the funnel. The butt funnel. She's moving you down this. You see what I'm saying? She's moving you down here. Now, how much does the private room cost? You know?
It depends on the girl, but usually it's, no, I'm just kidding, I don't know.
In America, it's about 150 for like 20 minutes. Wow. Now, let me tell you a question. That's fucking ridiculous. Like if some girl just came up to you on the street and said, hey man, I don't care how good you look, I'll dance on you for 20 minutes for $150, you'd be like, of course not. That's fucking crazy. But within this context, once you move through the funnel, it seems reasonable. Now, yeah. And you know, that too.
It changes your chemistry, which is what's happening as they're moving through the funnel too. And so it's actually a very good point.
What's it?
When you kiss somebody, your chemistry literally changes, and that same dopamine effect is the same as when you spend money. When you buy something.
When you spend money, you release dopamine. Yeah. And that's how you get
You're in a different state, like you just said.
Like when you
Bam.
literally, like if someone buys like your they buy your product and they see results, and they oh it works, and keep going back.
Exactly, you keep going back. Yo, I did get an erection. Yeah. Thank you. You know, and then now depending on the establishment, there might be another upsell after that. Depending on where's Brian? Brian knows what I mean. Let me tell you. This is how it fucking works. Let me ask you a question. If you go into McDonald's, all right, I'm gonna use American money terms. I don't know if y'all even have McDonald's here. Okay. All right. No, okay, cool. That's awesome. So you understand this analogy. If you go into McDonald's and you just buy a cheeseburger, with the cost, how much it costs for them to spend on marketing per person, they make like 12 cents or something stupid on the cheeseburger. But when you buy the cheeseburger, they say, would you like the meal? Would you like the whole fucking meal? Like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I want the meal. They used to say, would you like to supersize that? Shit, yeah. Give me all, whatever you got. And you came in for the burger, man, but they upsold you. Like that's what happened, the same way Cinnamon did, right? Then because they spent that money to get you in, but once you're in there, everything after that is profit. Does that make sense, that analogy? Let's check it out. How many of you got iPhones? Here. like almost the whole fucking room. How much does iTunes, just the software, iTunes cost on your computer? It's fucking free, isn't it? Isn't it? All right. Then if you got iTunes, you buy a fucking track. How much a song? Oh, it's $1, isn't it? Well, if you got iTunes and you're buying songs, well, you might as well have an iPhone or iPod or some kind sort of device, right? Well, shit. And then you might as well get a case. You gotta get a case, right? It's gonna break, right? And then you might as well get Apple Care, right? And then, well, shit, man. If I got all that, I might as well get an Apple computer, right? Like, I might as well. Like, you understand? And that Apple uses the same bottle of cinnamon used it. And Apple last year was one of the most they broke some sort of record. They were most profitable company, one of the most profitable companies of all time. And they're using the fucking phone. This is my, oh shit. This is what I believe in, man. I believe in this shit. And you can apply this. So how do you guys apply this to yourselves? Well, one thing we do is a lot of times I'll have like a free thing. It's called a lead magnet or a law firm, and I'll give you something free. Like Greg has one, you can take his Kino body survey, right? And then after that, you know what I'm saying, you'll depending on your answers, he's got some shit you can buy, you know? Or you download my simple shredded solution. You just want to, quick PDF. It's free. It's free. Teach you how to get, I put a lot into that. And if you like that, then you might want to buy, you might want to buy a fucking direct hit, direct hit, the workout plan. Shit, or if you want to do that, you might as well get the Victory Unit membership. You know what I'm talking about? Well, then shit, you might as well get, you might as well get some supplements or a fucking meal plan. A custom meal plan. We'll make one just for you. It's the same system. And then at that, well, you might as well come to the fucking Renegade Summit. but without the context saying, hey man, I'm gonna pay $90 to hear some motherfuckers talk, it would sound ridiculous. You understand? But because you've been through the funnel, it kind of makes sense. You getting that? Yeah. So this is how you guys can apply it to your business too. But online it's even better because a lot of this shit can happen instantly. Or let's say they don't buy the shit initially, right? You exchange just for their email, and they say it takes 9 to 12 times someone has to hear your message before they buy something for you, right? So you can email them fucking 12 times, and then finally, all right, motherfucker. Finally, because sometimes it takes that to build the trust, and you can automate that the way Vince was talking about. Like he wrote an automated email sequence, or you can do like, or you can do like me. I send how many of y'all on my email list? I send a fucking blast. I just write an email blast every day because it's fun to me. It'd probably be better and more sophisticated to write it out, but I don't know if y'all noticed, I'm not the most sophisticated.
You write good emails, man.
Oh.
You got some of the best subject lines.
Thank you.
Serious. Your subject lines. No, I'm serious, man.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
What?
Vince Del Monte said.
No,
Trump.
You guys should all have a swipe file of his emails and be studying his subject lines to see how he gets you guys open. There's some really crazy stuff he gets me every single time wherever I'm at.
Yeah, you just you gotta click on it.
So what does he do? He's keeping my attention. That's a big thing. It's a side, but hopefully I buy something eventually too.
Hell yeah.
That will come. I'm here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. And I like that. I like that. I like when people give me props. So like if you guys want to just give me any kind of props, feel free.
Can I say something else about him that I can talk about? Stories. His story. You know how he keeps my attention? His stories. Like he talks. I mean, I applaud him for the courage he has to share some of the stuff that he shares. And what he shared with you earlier was what we call a nightmare story. And each one of you guys have a nightmare story. And the most effective thing, the most powerful thing you can do every single time you do a video, every single time you do an email, is to tell your story over and over. And he's just extremely good. I mean, his stories, those are some real stories, man. It's like, it's intense. And that's how people, listen and learn from, learn from. So use stories and don't be afraid to tell some crazy stuff, because that's when you're gonna make real connections with people. So that's actually what's drawn into me. I'm always like pulled into you tell some. I mean, I feel like I really know you just from the emails you write. You know.
That's true.
I mean,
Touch.
most
Thank you,
people,
yeah.
well, a lot of people don't share what's called, nightmare stories and that. And I could do a better job at it. We could all do a better job at it. And I just encourage everyone, just don't be afraid to share like those things that you'd be like, are you crazy gonna write an email about this? Again, it may not be ready right away, but I mean, he ties it into obviously his overall messaging and where he wants to take them afterwards. But that's when you're gonna connect with people.
Right?
You're gonna connect with people's pain when you go back to when you were most in pain. All right, people can't. When you're big, like I can't relate to. I bet a lot of people watch Brandon can't relate to him right now. Like, dude, you're chiseled. You're always in shape. You do these crazy things. You've got. I want to know the girl situation. He's always got beautiful girls around him. I don't know why or what the situation. I don't know what. I don't know what the situation is with this guy. I don't know if he has a girlfriend or I don't know that. But he's always got beautiful women around him, and I'm just like, he's got my attention. But I would never be able to relate to him if he didn't bring me back to where he started. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If all you see are the Lamborghinis, the good-looking girls, and the muscle, if I don't take you back to when I was skinny Vinny, when the hottest girl in high school asked me to arm wrestle the wrestler, a captain on the wrestling team in front of her, and he cracked my arm in front of her and said, "You'd be so much hotter if your arms were bigger," no one could relate to me. I tell those stories because that's when people can be like, "Fuck, that's me too. I got embarrassed in front of Paula too. I got beat up by Chris too. That bully knocked me out in front of the girl that I wanted out." So you got to tell those stories because people can't relate to where you are now. They'll relate to the pain you were in where they are right now, and you do a phenomenal job at that. So study what he does.
Yeah, man. I learned that from my mentor, who learned from Vince. And saying the guy, Matt Galan is one of my mentors. Yeah, he's one of the guys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but anyway.
Sorry, man. We'll talk.
No, it's all good, man. I appreciate the insight. Anytime you want to give me some props, man, go for it. So a lot of you guys might thinking, how do I implement this? How do I implement this? What's up?
You start with YouTube.
You could. All right, but check it out. Like, here's the thing. A lot of people don't know this. Who knows the product I have, T-Rex, the fat burner?
Woo!
I put that out. That was available for sale before I started the YouTube page. A lot of people don't know that, man. I didn't say I owned it because it was like that would just be an ego thing, right? Like I just pretended. I just said I was endorsed, which wasn't a lie, but it wasn't. It was I wanted you to think it was a big company by some like white people. I didn't want you to think it was some motherfucking dude in Queens, And I just put that together. So like, I think you should start with, personally, I think you should start with something to sell. Like when people are starting with social media, I'm like, nah, man, social media should be used to advertise your product. Let's start with a product, or at least you need to be getting leads. I actually think, I don't know, some people would disagree, but I think email is more important. Having someone's email is more important than them following you on social media. I think I make a lot more money on email than I do on YouTube or but the YouTube got the email. And so that's why I'm always trying to give y'all free shit because I want the email so I can follow up because it might take 12 times for someone to buy, right? So some simple things you can do is first you want to set up what's called a lead magnet. You can put something give something away for free, right? And mind you, before we even get into that, I gave you examples of how the funnel works offline and online, but online is the way to do it. And the reason, there's some reasons why you want to do it online instead of offline. One, it's automated. Like, no bullshit. Johnny got my phone, but no bullshit. I've been making money just since I've been here. Like, people have been buying shit from me. No bullshit, and I ain't did nothing, man. Not like this is my first time talking, because it's automated. It's automated. I wake up to more money. I know that sounds fucking crazy, because there was a time when that would have been crazy. I wake up with more money than I went to sleep with. every fucking day. It's automated. With a brick and mortar business, Cinnamon has to twerk for that money. She got it. She ain't twerking, she ain't working. I don't want you to have to twerk to work, brother. It's automated. It's automated. So like but a brick and mortar business, somebody has to be there, right? Also, it's cheaper to start. Like Vince was saying, man, you start with almost nothing. You start with almost nothing. If you get like a franchise business, that's hundreds of thousands of dollars. Or if you start a brick and mortar business, I mean like a physical business, that's gonna cost a bunch of money. You gotta have, and then it's you have control over online business. If you do a franchise or something, you have to do it their way, right? Or if you online business, you can literally do whatever you want, man, because it's you. It's based off your identity. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to know how to start an online business? I can give you a few things right now. First of all, you want to get what's called a lead magnet. I'm gonna give you a brief overview. This the lead magnet is what you want to set up something that you can give away for free, whether it's like maybe it's a video or like Keno's got the survey you say in with your shit and he has a video for every combination of shit. Or like me, I just made a PDF file, right? Like the simple shredded solution. And what I did was I didn't even write the shit. Like I wrote the not what you think. I wrote the outline and I spoke it. Then I had it transcribed and edited. Nah, I ain't on it. I know y'all do that here, Drake and them, right? Y'all do that. Y'all let people watch the shit. And then I had a graphic designer. I went on Fiverr.com and found a graphic designer to make the shit pretty and make a cover. And then I threw that shit up online. People can download it for free. But there's a lot more to it than that. But we've gotten like thousands and thousands of leads from that, right? And then those leads turn into money because we can sell those people stuff all the time, and give value. Because here's the thing, people want to buy shit, but they want to feel comfortable with the purchase. And the funnel helps with that because you can start small or free, or this is cool, I'll buy something from this motherfucker. Oh, that was cool, I'll buy something else. Oh, you know what, this motherfucker gets good shit, so I'll buy it all, right? That's how the fun, people like to purchase shit. Like Vince said, you get a dopamine rush. But I want everybody to stay because I want to fucking kick it with you guys for a second, shake hands, all that shit. But those of you guys who want to talk, come with me right now. Let's go to the back. There you go.